Hey guys, so today I'll be unboxing the Kinomoto Sakura Nendoroid from Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card Arc. And this is the Tomeoda Junior High School uniform version. There's going to be another version, which is her first opening dress, but then that one's not out yet. So I'll be unboxing this one today. So I'm pretty excited about her. Her box is all pink, which I guess really suits her because her color is like pink because of Sakura or like cherry blossom. I missed out on her first Nendo, which is 400, and it's kind of rare now, so I'm pretty glad that they decided to release more Nendos of her. So she's going to have 3 Nendos in total in the future. Well, her boyfriend only has 1, so that's sad. Okay. She got shipped, I think, 2 or 3 weeks ago, but then the shops around me only just got her, like, 2 days ago, so that's pretty late. I didn't pre-order her for her bonus because it's just a bookmark and it's not really a Nendo part, so that's her attachments. Okay. Removing the plastic. Oh god. Gets a Nendo, first thing, breaks it. She's not actually broken, I'm just saying. Okay, so that is her. I'm pretty sure her hair is different from her first Nendo. She's really cute. Okay. So this is her dream staff. It's so tiny, but it's like so detailed. Okay, and she also comes with a teddy bear. Don't know if you can see. Okay. This is her face, which is kind of like blushing, I guess. Okay, and then this one, which is her panicking. She has another leg attachment, just to like bend it, I guess, to create like this pose. Okay, I'm really disappointed about this, but she is one of those Nendos that just has all their extra attachments inside bags instead of compartments. They've had this box for like almost 200 Nendos, and then with some Nendos in between, they do have extra compartments, but then she still has these extra plastic bags for her extra hands and stuff. I'm pretty disappointed about that, not to lie, but oh well. So her stand is just like a normal stand. This is going to be so annoying because I'm like a box keeper, so I keep all the parts in the box. For like collectors with extra boxes for their parts, then it wouldn't really matter, but for me, I keep all the parts in the box, so it's really annoying when they just have bags and you can't have them in actual compartments. So yeah, I'm not sure what this hand is. It's like bent in a really bad way. Not bad way, like really weird way. There's like a dent in the front and in the back as well. So I am pretty confused. You can't tell which one's the front and the back, kind of. What even is it for? Oh, it's for the teddy bear because she needs to hold it like this. Okay, she has a really cute school bag, a hand to hold her staff, well, an arm. This is also to hold her staff. That is for like her panicky pose, which is this one. So that's her attachments. That's her wand. or staff. That is her bear, which is really detailed. Her faceplate, the leg, another faceplate. These are the arms to hold her... No, these are not. This is like for the panicky pose. That's for the holding the staff. That's her school bag. So I'm focusing. And that's to hold the bear. Yeah. Okay, this is what I mean. I open the bag. Now there's all these parts. Where do I put them? There's no extra compartments here. So I'll have to either get a different box or just put them in there, hoping that they won't just go everywhere. And they designed the box in a way that you would want to keep the box and just like leave her parts in the box. But they don't make compartments to put her extra parts, which I think is really annoying, and it's something I complain about almost every single video. And this is the main reason why I don't like the new boxes, because with the old boxes, they make enough compartments to put like everything. As you see, I even took out the extra hair for Rem, and then I still have a place to put it. Look, they're so nicely designed with a place to put everything. While with these, you're just forced to like leave all these extra parts just like in here with some plastic or something, hoping that it won't just break or scratch or anything. So this is something that I think they really need to improve on. They should make it for every single Nendo that they release. Like with a lot of Nendos, for example, the which one is one that I unboxed on this channel? Okay, I remembered one. So I unboxed Gerald, right? He has an extra compartment, like a box in the back, that can keep all his extra parts. And he's like, released before Sakura, but why doesn't Sakura get a place to put all these? Like, with the fake Nendos, such as Saber of the Red and Rider of the Black, they also don't have extra compartments, but with Ishtar, which is also a fake Nendo, she has an extra compartment. So that's what I find annoying, is like an inconsistency. Anyways, that's like a general rant, and not really about her Nendo. But I really like Sakura's Nendo. I think her faceplates are really well made, and her staff are made really well. Well, her staff and her bear are made really well. It's like pretty detailed. And I really like this tiny little bag. It's like super cute. Okay, so she is pretty cute. Her joints and hands are kind of really weirdly made. So, yeah, she's kind of annoying to pose. Like, just this took me 6 minutes or something. It's because her hands are angled in a really weird way, and like her joints. Well, it's because her hand is angled in a really weird way, and like her joint here and here, they need to go in really specific positions. So if this shoulder joint is not connected like that, it will just bounce back into this really weird position, and your pose won't be able to like hold properly, and the staff is pretty hard to clip into these parts, and it almost feels like you need to use some force, and I was like really gentle, so it was really hard for me since I didn't want to break her. But if you get used to it, it's not like too big of an issue, I guess, because you're not gonna change poses like really frequently or something, so it shouldn't matter too much. But then if you're a beginner, you might feel really annoyed and stuff. Just remember, I own quite a lot of Nendos. I wouldn't say I own a lot, but I have quite a few, so I think I'm pretty experienced, and this was still kind of hard for me to do. But with the leg joints, it's actually really easy to change, and that's good. Another thing that I was scared about was her hair parts. It seems pretty fragile, so when I was posing, I was like really careful. But I don't think they'll break off that easily, it's just that I'm scared. Yeah, but she is pretty cute, and I'm a pretty big fan of Cardcaptor Sakura. I just thought that Sakura is most people's it's one of most people's first anime, and I feel like they should have done better for this Nendo, at least for these attachments. I'm going to try out other attachments and tell you what I think. Okay, I'll show you what you mean by, like, it has to go in a really specific position. It can't go back further than that, and when it goes to the front, it's pretty weird. Yeah, you can't really push it back. Or it's like this, which is really awkward, I think. Okay, here we have Sakura going to school. And because I had some experience with her, so that was way easier than the one with the staff. Plus this has like less attachment involved, I guess. So it was pretty easy if you just want to do this pose. That's really cute. And the bag attaches pretty nicely. Except, like, sometimes if you move it too much it will fall off. And you need a really specific position again. But yeah, I'll try another pose. As you see, I'm really scared of this part breaking off, so I'm taking the head off when I pose her. I only do this with Nendos that have like really big hair parts or like really fragile parts. Mainly because sometimes the head might get in the way after you pose and it will ruin your pose, so I like to keep it on so I know I won't disturb the pose. I'll make her hold a bear this time. When I'm posing I like to just put all the parts back to where they belong so I can like have a fresh start and it is a lot easier, I guess. Okay, so it's the one with the annoying arm joint, well, shoulder joint again. Okay, so this is where the extra hand part comes in. You put it onto the left arm, and because there's a dent on the outside as well, the bear should fit on. Okay, the arm for the bear is supposed to bend down. It's really cool how you can change the arms for the bear as well, I think. So, okay, you can also change the legs. So, yeah, you can pose a bear as well. It's like a mini Nendo. Okay, so that's how it works. Need to change this part to a normal hand. Yeah, see, I'm trying to angle it down, but the shoulder is really restricting it. I have a feeling there should be a similar part, but for the right hand. But I don't see any. Don't tell me I'm missing a part, because I might cry if I am missing a part. Okay, this is pretty similar to what the pose is supposed to be like. I wish they would make another one of these attachments, but for the right hand, so she can hold her bear properly, but now it's really awkward. I'm not missing a part, so this is what is supposed to be like, except this can be angled better, but I couldn't really be bothered trying more, I guess. So, yeah. I actually never knew you can move the arms and the legs of the bear as well, but you can, so that is pretty cool. I'm glad that they made it like that. Okay, so this will be the last pose I did for her. It was way easier than the first time it's way easier than the first one I did. I guess it's because I had some experience with her. And I just realized for this hand, you're supposed to use like just a normal open hand and not like a grabbing the wand hand, because the wand is not long enough for her to grab on both hands. So you're only supposed to clip it onto this hand, but that's pretty cute. I wish she had a faceplate that is like serious and saying Sakura or something. If you haven't watched the anime, it's basically when she seals the cards, and cards are like a form of magic and she seals them. Anyways, I feel like she should have a face that says that, because with all her faces it's like smiling, and with this one it's not really useful for the serious situation. But as I said at the start, she is getting a second Nendo with her first outfit, like the first opening outfit, and I'm pretty sure she would have Sakura with that, because I know that she's going to come with one of her clear cards as well, and also her wand again. So I'm pretty sure that one would have the other face, so I'm going to watch out for that one because it's not out yet, but pretty sure it would be out soon. They made a prototype, they just haven't painted it yet. Okay, so yeah. So in conclusion, I actually pretty enjoy this Nendo. Just because I said a lot of bad things about it, it doesn't mean I don't recommend her, but it's not like I 100% say you need to get her. I mainly got her because she is one of my favorite characters, and she is one of like everyone's first anime characters, so that's why I had pretty high expectations for them, for her Nendo, and for GSC. She is one of those characters that GSC makes a lot of money from. She has like a lot of figures and Nendos from GSC, and one of her figures is like 400, so that's why I had high expectations for her. But ignoring her really weird joints, she is actually a pretty good one, and ignoring that she doesn't come with extra compartments for her extra parts, she's a pretty good Nendo. Her hair is really well made, it looks just like in the anime, and her bear is really well made, and also like her bag and her stuff, they are really detailed and everything. It's just that her joints are the only ones, like the only part that is bad about her. Everything else is good, and she is pretty close to what her photos on the websites are like, and her paint job's really good, just with like most other Nendos. So all the bad things I said, it's not really like the character's fault, it's just that I had really high expectations. Like I said, this is one of the older original kind of animes. It's not like the oldest or anything, but it's like a classic, and this character is a character that GSC actually does a lot on, so high expectations, like I said. If you're experienced with Nendos, then you wouldn't have any problems with her, but if you're like a starter, you might suffer a bit, and you'll be confused, like, why are there so many parts and there's no place to put the extra parts? So yeah, it's not too much of a problem for me, but I feel like for some other people, some aspects about her Nendo, it's just not the greatest. But like, if you don't use a wand attachment too much, then you actually wouldn't have many problems. The problem is with how this arm joint is made. So this is like the main problem for her Nendo, but everything else, it works fine. All the other parts are really great, and with some other Nendos it's really hard to swap the leg part, but with her it's really easy. Another thing I want to say is that, considering that they made a bear for her, and in the anime she trades a bear with Xiaodong, and he only has one Nendo. I wish they would make him a clear card version as well. Same as Tomoyo, which is her best friend and cousin. Her Nendo is pretty rare, and she also gets like a new uniform. So I really wish they would make some of those main side characters as well. Like, I don't really care about the side characters, but those three are like the more main characters. I really wouldn't mind if they made Xiaolong's cousin as well, because she is pretty cool and she was a main character for the anime. She never existed in the manga, but in the anime she is considered a main character, I guess. Well, for like most parts of the anime she was there to support them, and in Clear Card she did make an appearance. So yeah, she needs more friends. Well, I don't know what's wrong with me, but it's always when I'm trying to end something that I remember things I want to say. Her staff, I don't think it's fragile, but it seems very fragile when you're trying to pose. Like I said, these hands are angled really weirdly. Her shoulder is also angled weirdly, so you need to put in some strength. And her wand kind of bends, and I was really scared that it would snap. It hasn't yet, and I hope it will never, and I hope it's something that they'll improve on her other Nendo. So that's actually the end. Thanks for watching, and I probably would be doing a photo shoot on her really soon, so check out my Instagram and leave comments, suggestions below and in my Instagram. And yeah, thanks for watching.